So I know I usually just make shorts, but this time I need to give my opinion on this new game that's dividing the gaming community, XDefiant. Let me start by saying that the last Call of Duty I played was Big Red 1 on GameCube, so it's been a while. But since then I've spent maybe a grand total of about an hour, give or take, on every other COD game combined, and most of that hour was spent doing a tutorial for Warzone, and then watching my Xbox crash back to the homepage, because COD. I just want to make it very clear that I also hate Call of Duty with a passion. Everything it stands for, everything about it is just terrible. You couldn't pay me to play that game. Any of them.
Sounds like a whole...
I could spend this whole video ranting about how bad COD is and how it's one of the worst franchises ever and how they pass it around to a new producer every other year like it's some cheap hooker. But it's only gotten worse in the last 5 years. But I don't want to do that. Instead, I want to give you my honest opinion about XDefiant, not COD. Now, over the last week or so, I've spent about 24 hours playing this game. And it just feels like a good game. It feels like it has a lot of potential. And with that being said, it's also got its fair share of issues that need to be addressed if this game is going to survive. The devs have already addressed a lot of issues like bunny hopping, which I haven't seen this much of since I played Halo 2, the infinite grenade glitch, if you know, you know, and most importantly, the snipers are going to get nerfed. Now, I have a few of my own issues outside of those things. A couple of them are user interface stuff, which I'm going to have a short about, so go check that out. But my biggest gripe with this game is the COD style attachment system. Now, it's not a huge issue yet, but imagine a few months or even a year down the road where all the day one players have all the weapons unlocked and all the attachments and are just shredding new players. It's not going to be enjoyable for them. It's going to turn new players off this game faster than Siege. Now, if I hadn't started playing this game when I did, I probably never would have played it just because of that. At the very least, I think there needs to be an alternative, like an in-game currency that you can earn just by playing the game, not spending money, and then use that currency to unlock the attachments that you want earlier than the level that you normally unlock it. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, and maybe this is a non-issue for everyone else. I'm just not a huge fan of the concept. The other issue I have with this game is leveling up weapons. Now, I hear a lot of people complaining that it takes too long. Well, womp womp. It's not meant to be easy, it's meant to be a grind. With that being said though, there needs to be a better skin than just gold at the end of all this. I need a diamond skin or something. Something that makes it worth the grind. Otherwise, it's not worth it. They're right. Thousands of kills with a single weapon to get a gold skin that most people won't even use once more skins come out in the store is absolutely insane. My last point on this is that everyone's trying to make it more like COD. And when I say everyone, I mean all the COD refugees that strayed over here. Well, I got news for you. If COD was so great, you wouldn't fucking be here. That's like leaving an abusive relationship and then complaining to your new significant other that they just don't beat you like your last one did. It's mental, and you need to get checked out. Anyway, just had to get all that off my chest. Hope you enjoy the rest of this video showing my progress of leveling up the MP7 to level 100. And let me know in the comments if I'm batshit crazy about what I'm saying, or if I'm kinda on point. Also, do the whole like and subscribe thing. Kinda helps out.
angoli sti. Ah, prendi cosa di no.